I want to talk about new experiences in life, and I've talked about this before, but I felt really inspired after watching a yestheory video where two strangers got to swap life for 72 hours, one of them from Sweden, the other one from Texas, and it really got me like, I mean, after the week that has been, I came back from Dubai just a few days ago, had an amazing experience there, preparing for the Swedish pavilion in the Expo 2020, the World Expo, and being a part of that. But also while I was there, meeting people, hanging out with Paris, hanging out with Silva, meeting up with my friend Crystal from Australia, and getting invited to go to Cairo by two people who sat next to me at a conference. It's like, and somehow that video, the yestheory video, kind of pinpointed the direction I want to go, and I want to continue going when it comes to meeting people, because yes, I'm interested in linguistics and stuff like that, and I think it's fun to do language challenges where you get to challenge yourself in trying to form your mouth into a language that you're not used to, and also the funness of having someone else trying to speak your language. But for me, it's mostly about the meeting. It's about the cultural exchange you have with someone that in many videos have been complete strangers to me. People that I've found somewhere around the touristy spots in Stockholm and asked them if they want to make a video, and they said yes. And for them, having this moment of like, I am on vacation in maybe a place that I have never been to, and this person who is from here wants to make a video, and we have a good time. And I feel like I want to feel like I leave a good impression with the people that I meet up with, the people I make videos with, and that the good time we have during the filming of that video becomes a positive part of their experience of coming to Sweden and the Swedish language, and even me. So I got really hyped, and I sat there with a big stupid grim smile as I watched the yestheory video, and looking back at what I have accomplished and what I have been striving towards in the last couple of years, because I keep saying that the creating YouTube videos for me are two things. It's creative and it's social. I get to create stuff. I get to visualize and play around with something that will end up as a finalized video, but I also get to be social. I get to include other people, and I want to do that even more. I want to break out of my shell, that introvert side of me that tells me that maybe I shouldn't ask that person. What if that person says no? And kind of just go for it, like like the guys in yestheory. Seek discomfort, because when you do that, when you start saying yes to things and life, your world opens up. Your world becomes bigger than what it happened to be in the place where you live. Because, like I said before, I would never want to get stuck in the same old routines. I love having certain routines, obviously, because otherwise my life would just be it would be like the painting above me, like, but I also want to make sure that I add some spices that extend beyond the only 5 weeks of vacation, paid vacation, that I have in here in Sweden where I work. I want to fill every week with something new impressions. It doesn't have to be meeting a new friend for life every single week, but still leave an impression on other people, whether it be a smile, whether it be holding the door, or whether it be, finding someone that I will spend the rest of my life with as a friend. That is pretty awesome. And add to that person can be someone who is not living in Sweden. Someone comes from a vastly different culture than I do, and I get to learn from that person, and that person gets to learn from me. That is how we might end wars in the long run. Good talk.